Let us watch this video. Our South African brother has a message for Ghanaians and then Nigerians. Let's watch the video.
I want this message for Nigerians who live in South Africa, specifically for Nigerians who live in South Africa. I don't care illegally or legally. I don't care fun. I have no problem with other nations. I have no problem with Zimbabweans. I have no problems with Botswana, Namibians, Somalians, people who live. I have no problem. It's so unfortunate that other African nations are catching strays because of Nigerians. For me, it's not about content. If I wanted to do content, I would have told stories because that's what I do for my content. But this one, it's personal. It's a personal message I want to tell Nigerians. You know, the animosity began when we lost our cousin. When I lost my cousin through a Nigerian guy. She was beautiful. She didn't make it to 25. She was naive enough to believe a Nigerian guy and introduce her to drugs, infected her with diseases. We lost her. That's when my problem began with Nigerians. You brothers, everything you touch becomes rotten. Every little thing you touch. You should ask, what kind of nation are you? Every little thing you touch becomes rotten. Hillbrow used to be the most beautiful place in South Africa. Celebrities used to chill in Hillbrow, but nobody wants to go to Hillbrow because of you. I went to Pretoria. I started in Pretoria in 5. Started in Pretoria. Pretoria used to be the place. Sunnyside, Arcadia. You guys flock all the way from West Africa to South Africa. Pretoria is nothing now. Nobody wants to go to Pretoria. Same applies to Durban, Southbridge. This is what I want to tell you, brothers. It is not the first time South Africans live with other African nations. It's not the first time. For us who grew up in the 90s, we lived with Ghanaians. For people who were fortunate enough to go to private schools, multiracial and colored schools, most of their teachers were Ghanaians, Ghanaian guys. We lived with them with harmony, respected each other. They were not xenophobic or anything because they knew where they came from in South Africa. They respected our parents. We have friends as kids. We had so much in common with them. Until you guys flock all the way from West Africa, come to South Africa. You see, this time, this is my advice. If you really, really want to be treated as human beings, just cross the border, go to Ghana, and ask lessons. They'll teach you how to live with other nations, how to live as a foreigner, how to live in a foreign land. If you can make it to Ghana, go to Botswana. That's a good country to learn how to live as a foreigner. Go to Botswana. You'll never hear anything about Botswanans. Anything. Most of their people, they live in South Africa. We claim them. We claim as ours, even though they are from Botswana. We claim them. There is no way you can claim a Nigerian. Never. Never. They're like the late Shona Ferguson from Botswana. DJ Fresh from Botswana. Connie Ferguson. Many more from Botswana. We claim them. You guys, everything you touch, everything. There's a girl in Toronto. A girl in Toronto, she's in prison now from Swaziland because of a Nigerian brother. Her career down the drain. Dreams down the drain because of a Nigerian brother. She believed a Nigerian guy. Ruined her life. She's in prison now. She went to one of the best institutions in the world, the University of Toronto. She was there and met a Nigerian brother and he used her without her knowing. Now she's in prison. She's waiting to be done and be deported back to Swaziland. Everything down the drain. What kind of nation, what kind of people are you Nigerians? Yes. About this one, this is the last one, I'm telling you, this is the last warning. Had anything happened, if anything happened to our queen, or Mrs. Mangobes, or Mrs. Zuma, anything happens to her, Jonga, and if anything happens to her, Jonga, just say, anything happened to her or her family, John. But if anything happens to the lady, Umangobes, Jonga, Bafambam, Nigerians. Yes.
So, one thing I want to say is, and this goes to my South African brothers and sisters, you know what? That is how we are born. We are born to be gentle. We are born to be calm. I'm not saying we are perfect, but we behave like human beings. You understand? We behave like human beings. There is this video I saw somewhere, I think last week, yeah, and they were Nigerians, actually in South Africa, and they were fighting with cutlasses and pew pew, like causing fear and panic in another man's country. How can you travel to somebody's country and go and be fighting among yourselves with guns and cutlasses on the streets? And when these people come out to say enough is enough, you start tagging them with, oh, they hate us. Oh, they are jealous people. Oh, they are the X. When I talk about the X, you know what I'm talking about. Why can't you people just live live like human beings? Why can't you people live like human beings? Live like human beings. Who do this? Anyway, we will not stop talking about you Nigerians because you are tarnishing the entire continent's image. Because when you go to the Western world, some people even think Africa is a country. So when a Nigerian goes there and misbehave, the person is tagged as an African. So we always come out and talk about this.